Welcome to Big Braids in Crypto. I'm your host, Mr. Big Braids, coming to you live from reservation somewhere, taking a look at ASM and a few other coins to get the night started. Well, let's get it started. Take a look at ASM. ASM's coming in at 0.0495. Could possibly came over that 76 just now as we were started rolling. So definitely excited to see where we're going as far as ASM. Definitely a lot of stuff moving around in the market. BTC making some moves to the upside, and BTC looks like it's making some moves back up to the 786. Coming from the last video, we were coming in just above the 0.04. What is price action? Just above the 0.0479 area, and BTC started making some moves up to the upside, setting up in that sideways action. We're still not out of the woods yet, and if we take a look at the action here, we'll go out to the year to date. Still got this sideways action. We were talking about that action between 38,000 and 44,000. It's just been, basically going sideways, especially with all the news that we've had going on in the last weeks here now. So, this is the situation that we've been talking about. Could be setting up with this scenario until, we get this stuff settled over in between Ukraine and Russia. Once we get that stuff going on, could possibly see some moves to the upside. But, anything starts getting, we definitely got to keep an eye on the news on that action. If it does get any worse, could see some lower action, possible some capitulation down to some lower price action. So we definitely got to keep an eye on that news. But, there's bullish news out there, and then there's bearish news out there. So it's 50-50 still, especially with all the stuff that's going on today. But, I'm still out here looking for those lower price action, especially with all the, we got this Ukraine-Russia ordeal that's going on. Once we get it settled down and hopefully fingers crossed we get some peaceful resolution to the situation over there, definitely could see some positive influence on the market. So but as far as right now, definitely loving the accumulation, and we got a lot of sales price action on a lot of amazing projects. So ASM's coming in at 0.0494. Definitely gonna keep an eye on that action. Let's go down to the 15 minutes, and we're on the shorter time frame. So let's take a look at this. As far as some decent recovery to the upside, that's what we were looking for as far as the video yesterday. Looks like it's trying to get through, coming back in at 0.0492. If we do get rejected there, could possibly see some sideways action under the 786. Could possibly get some pullback down to some lower price action. And, we definitely keep an eye on that, keep an eye on BTC, because BTC could be just setting up with that sideways scenario. So, it's definitely a good possibility, especially with all the news that's going on today. So, I wouldn't be surprised to see some lower price action, even, some BTC, a little bit of dippy action. But, there's like I said earlier, there's bullish news and there's bearish news. So, but you always got to remember, this is not financial advice. These are reviews and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So, a lot of stuff trying to come in, a lot of people talking about double bottoms here and there. So I'm definitely keeping an eye on a few projects now. And, we had ASM, been holding this support above 0.0479 for quite some time. We got a lot of projects that just been, searching around, aching for those bottoms, and, a lot of people lurking out here, just waiting for the news to come in. But, definitely accumulation everywhere, loving the accumulation, and, just getting some amazing price action. So we definitely keep an eye on this resistance here at the 786 at 0.0494. If we can get through that resistance at 0.0494, definitely could be seeing some bullish action up to the 618 at 0.0506. If we do get rejected there, could possibly see some sideways action until BTC starts getting some moves up to the upside. If we do get rejected, could have some pull back down to the 0.0479 and possibly some sideways action underneath the 786. But we definitely got to keep an eye on that that scenario there. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. So everybody in ASM, good luck. And as far as breakout action, we got to get over that 0.0549 and get some good strong support and consolidation, start making our next leg up. So keep an eye on that price action, and keep an eye on BTC. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow. Moving on up to MDT. MDT's coming in at 0.0553, still setting up with that sideways action like we've been talking about on the long term. This is the scenario we've been basically setting up, especially with BTC doing the same scenario, basically hitting that sideways action, till we get that market correction, and definitely starts getting some better news. But a lot of these coins, once they get that FU money and get that bottom set in, we definitely could start seeing some moves to the upside. So definitely excited to see where we're going as far as MDT. We did come back up over that 786 at 0.0543. Definitely we came back over that 618. So, good possibility we could be getting some moves to the upside. But, just by the looks of MDT, we've had some moves up to the upside, come back down, and, could be possibly setting up with this scenario here as far as some sideways action until BTC really starts making some moves to the upside and, getting some better action. But definitely good to see BTC up over 40,000 again. I was surprised to see it out. It was just out of left field. Pretty soon we're at 41.5. So, up 7%. So definitely excited to see where we're going as far as that action. And but if we do get some pullback, we definitely keep an eye on the support at the 618 at 0.0551, which we're pretty close right now, coming in at 0.0553. So if we do lose that support, we're definitely going to come back down to that 786 at 0.0543. Could possibly get some sideways action above the 786 until BTC starts making some moves to the upside. But if we lose that support at 0.0543, definitely to see some lower price action, possibly back down to this scenario with 0.0534 with the sideways action. So, but if we do lose that support, definitely going to see some lower price action. I still have my eyes on that 0.0505. Am I going to get that price action? It just remains to be seen. Could possibly just be some wishful thinking at this point. but definitely got to keep an eye on it and keep an eye on BTC. So we'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving on up to COV. COV is coming in at 0.0405. Still just kind of lurking around with that sideways action. Had a little bit of moves to the upside, but still coming in at 0.0405. So as far as making some moves to the upside, we got to check over this 0.0415, grab some support and consolidation, start making our moves up to the 786 at 0.0426. So that would be definitely, a bullish move to side. Could possibly see some sideways action, and if BTC decides to get some dippy action in, we got to keep an eye on this 0.0385. So keep an eye on that action on COV. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. As far as breakout action, we got that 0.04644 to get through and grab some good strong support and consolidation, start making some moves to the upside. So keep an eye on that action. We'll do a follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. Moving on up to Jasmy. Jasmy's making some making some moves to the upside. I was definitely skeptical about this scenario here. I still got some lower price action on my mind here, and I got this scenario set up here. Could possibly get some double low digits in here. I've been still kind of keeping my eye out on this scenario as far as the the white paper goes and kind of the stuff that they got going on. So as you can tell, on the way down, we've had a couple of good decent 20% runs, and then we have some dippy action, and then a little bit of catch, and then here we had a little good 20% run. Everybody was like, it's breaking out, it's getting up to the upside. Couldn't quite get over that next support, and here we are at this 0.01. We're coming in at 0.0127, having some problems getting through that. I believe it's 0.3069. Can't quite break through that resistance. Could possibly be seeing some lower price action. I'm starting to look towards this area here. If we can't get through that, I'm still got this the theory that we haven't hit that double bounce yet. A lot of people call it that double bounce, but could I be wrong? It looks like a dickhead, of course, but I've still got that scenario set up. I'm still keeping my eye on how much coins do they have to pump out. I know it's got to be in the scenario right here. Could they be already getting bought up right now and making some moves to the upside? Yeah, that's a definite possibility. Definitely excited to see where we're going, and Jasmy's still making some moves around. So a lot of people talking about it still. I still see a lot of tweets out there, a lot of people commenting about Jasmy still. So it just remains to be seen, but I've still got my eye on this this area here as far as starting to get some action in, especially around this 11th day. If I got to grab and hold, I'm going to grab and hold, but definitely loving that accumulation, under 2 cents, coming in at 0.0128. If I can get sub 1 cent, that's going to be some amazing price action, and I'm definitely going to get some of that action too. So definitely loving that price action. So everybody in Jasmy, good luck. And so for everybody in all the coins we talked about tonight, good luck. And you always remember, this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So we'll do some follow-up videos tomorrow and see where we're at. So but as far as Jasmy, keep an eye on that action. I got it, I did the inverse outbreak. So if we do make it over that right currently at this 0.01 126. We're just above that support on that 786 on the long run up, but right about here is where I got that target set. So we couldn't quite get over this 130.69, which I was keeping my eye on. And once we get back, once we started making moves over that, we definitely could start seeing some action to the upside. So I was keeping an eye on this. I was keeping an eye on this price action. We're coming in at 0.012950. So it still could be at play right now. And if we can get over that price action there, start making our way up to this 0.0141, I'd be definitely seeing some ultimate bullish action to the upside. But keeping an eye on this action here up on the upside, we did make some moves to the upside, and we still had some dippy action to the down to the to the lower price action. So I'm still keeping my eye on it. So keep an eye on that 0.0130. If we start making our moves up to this 0.0141, definitely going to be setting up for some bullish scenario, possibly get some moves to the upside. But how many coins does Jasmy still have to get released out there before the sale, just before we are at full capacity? So definitely excited to see where we're going with this action. And it's coming in at some amazing price action, 0.0129. So definitely excited to see it at 18%. So we'll do follow-up video tomorrow and see where we're at. So everybody and all the coins, like we said earlier, you always got to remember this is not financial advice. These are my views and opinions on the market only, and you always got to do what's right for you. So you always have a good afternoon, good evening, good morning, good night. Mr. Big Braids is signing out.